This is the first show, first season, first everything of the 7-day weekend podcast with Bart and Brittany. That's Bart 2.5 on Instagram.
And that's Brittany Ellis, Britney Ellis on Instagram.
And we chose 7-day weekend because we want to bring light to the city of Atlanta in a different way. Because y'all think Atlanta's one long weekend, one big turn up. And I plan on having guests that can help me bring more light to the underworld that y'all wish I was a part of the city, and the people we respect that's behind the scenes. So you probably won't see that many artists. You'll see more managers, promoters, DJs, motherfuckers that make it happen. We're gonna bring a few hoes through too, shit like that.
Yep. Definitely have to make sure you guys stay tuned and follow up with us.
So this episode, which is the first episode, we're going to tell you our plans for the new year, recap 2016 personally and in the entertainment world. And it's only right we break it in with my youngest brother, who was also a somebody, John the Don. He gonna sit in with us today.
Yeah. What's good? I'm big bro though. I'm still big bro. I'm the youngest, but I'm big bro.
Yeah, he a little taller.
Yeah, he's a big battle rapper, and we need to bring light to the battle rap world because a lot of people is missing out. A lot of people really don't know what the hell that is. And I feel like people should know what it is. But we'll get into that later on in the show. So, Brittany, how was your 2016?
My 2016 was actually dope. I'm seeing a lot of people say theirs wasn't all that great, or there were things that they wish they could have did better. But honestly, 2016 treated me pretty decent. So
what was the highlights?
Let's see. Honestly, there might be minor to other people, but to me, they were pretty dope.
It's about your 2016, so tell us.
Pretty much. So, I mean, this year I got the opportunity to meet literally one of the dopest people that I've been wanting to meet since I was like 12.
You been knew me though.
No. I said since I was 12. I got a chance to meet Method Man, and to me that was dope.
Don't tell me you fucked him.
Absolutely not.
Right.
He is bae, but no, I did not. But no, I got a chance to meet him. He actually invited me to one of his movie screenings that he was doing too. So it was a very random way that I met him, but it was hella dope. Like that was like a highlight for me. Went to Miami the first time this year. To a lot of people that might be minor, but to me, again, that was it was I had a great time. I see what the hype can be about. I did a little traveling, went to some concerts, got to meet some people this year. So, working, making extra money, and starting a podcast. So to me, I think 2016 was pretty dope.
You had any one-night stands this year?
One-nighters? Nah, I didn't. I had a two-nighter, though.
Oh, that's dope.
I had a two-nighter, yeah. And it may be a three-nighter, depending, but I don't want a relationship.
So overall, your 2016 was dope?
Absolutely. Pretty dope.
What do you have planned for 2017?
2017, I definitely, to be honest with you, I kind of want to go into 2017 with not too many expectations. Like, I don't want to plan anything for 2017. The only thing I have planned is I want to travel more. I'm turning 30 in March of 2017. So that to me is a highlight. My favorite number is 7. So it's dope to me to be turning 30 in 2017. I'm going to start it off by going to Cabo. So hopefully 2017, I do a lot more traveling out of the country. I don't want to make too many plans. I just want life to kind of take me wherever it's going to take me in 2017. Hopefully hopefully to the top.
That's dope. I'm glad somebody had a good year. John, how was your year?
Yeah, 2016. What am I talking about?
You thinking about
my mind
something.
Niggas crazy.
2016 was definitely a pivotal year for me. Of course, I had a milestone to do the BET Cypher. I got the opportunity to do that. 2016, I started my own battle league in Atlanta, which got a lot of notoriety in one year. Actually, the rookie battle rapper of the year actually came from my league, Loso.
What's the name of your league?
Bullpen Battle League.
That's dope.
Bullpen Battle League, and you know what I'm saying. Everybody that I wanted to battle, 2016, I did, and arguably won every last one of them. Oakland, New York. I think those are the only two places I probably went.
Oh, so you got to travel and go out of town to battle?
Oh well, yeah, I always do.
Oh, okay.
That's why I started my own league in Atlanta to bring it to Atlanta, to introduce Atlanta to the battle rap world.
That's what's up.
Especially when I go places, I'm going everywhere. Everybody like, yo, John, when you battling out here, or when that battle shit gonna be out here?
Right.
I've been hearing that for years, so now it's here. I don't want to hear nothing. Show up. There you go.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not too knowledgeed on the battle scene, but through Bart and actually a couple other people, I've always heard your name. Like I've always heard your name. I've seen you before, so as far as like doing your thing, and I think you're pretty dope. So I think that's dope that you started your own thing. You know what I'm saying, in Atlanta, to kind of bring it to the light more, because there are people who don't know, as far as like nowadays, the whole battle rap scene. It's not as popular as, the industry. So I think
that's why I didn't tell you that he was gonna sit in with us, because just like you don't know too much about it, and I feel like you're missing out. It's a lot of people who need to learn with you.
Right.
Listening to this, and John can teach you.
Right.
So what's your plans in 2017, John, besides helping people like Brittany understand what's going on in the battle rap world?
To really get Bullpen Battle League to another, to really bring it somewhere. I wanna introduce it, to the mainstream, but still keep the same essence of it. Because a lot of times when battle rap get brought to mainstream, it's watered down all the way, and it's like people don't really understand. Like it's a lot of people that don't understand why other people love it so much.
Right.
So that's what I be trying to do. Even in 2016. Being part of the rap game, Jermaine Dupri's show, there was actually an episode, season 2, where they came to a bullpen event, and they got the experience that they never thought of. The producers and everything, they loved it to the point where, they wanted to do another type situation for season 3. I ain't gonna reveal that yet, but season 3 airs January 13th, Lifetime Rap Game.
Make sure y'all check that out.
Yeah, definitely. But it just shows that to them, if I expose it to them, to the TV producers, and they seen it and it's crazy, and they contacted me for different stuff, I just feel like if more of the people get introduced to it the right way on a broader scale, that'll really take battle rap to the next level that it hasn't been to yet. Even though it's been big enough to make TV and all types of shit to get a lot of people attention, but yeah, that's the plan for 2017, and just grow as a person, as me. You know what I mean? It's a lot of shit I gotta tighten up. But yeah.
So we're gonna talk more about this battle rap stuff. Let me recap my 2016.
Oh shit! Let's hear. How was your 2016, Bert?
It was kind of stressful, to keep it 100 with everybody. I feel like I didn't accomplish much, and I didn't make a lot of bread, and that kind of gets you kind of nervous when you're not making the bread that you're used to making. So I kind of like been falling back, trying to see what I want to do. That's why I said I'm gonna go ahead and step on the gas with this podcast thing, just to give me something to do, even though this can turn into something if done the right way. This can turn into a check for us all.
True.
And I'm just ready for 2016 to end. 2017, I'm just trying to stay busy. That's once again this podcast. Hopefully I get to hit the road with somebody that's worth something to go make some money. Might start printing up shirts again. I know I was doing it before. I was making a nice amount of money, and that's what made me stop, believe it or not. I hated the post office, and everybody kept ordering shirts. That shit drove me crazy. But I honestly think if I never would have stopped, I probably would have been rich by now.
Well, shit, you should have been having people to help you then.
I know. Hopefully I'll get back to where I was then. But 2017, I just need something big to happen where I'll forget about 16. And I just want my relationship with my daughters to get better. Not my daughter's mothers, just my daughters. No disrespect to my daughter's mothers, though. But 2016 was fucked up. For me personally.
Anything you want to share, or?
Nah, I mean, it was just mainly overall, like, when a nigga ain't eating, the nigga's unhappy and nervous and stressful and what I'm gonna do now. And especially when you ain't a nigga that work for people.
Right.
Like, I got a problem with bosses. So it's like, I'm not gonna... It might sound crazy to some, but I'm not no job application ass nigga.
Right.
Like, so it's like...
It might be in our blood.
Yeah, I can't do it. So I might get a little more nervous and uncomfortable than other motherfuckers because I'm not about to go run a UPS. No disrespect to them, but I'm not one of them. So, yeah.
Well, basically, I think 2017, I mean, there's always... To me, it's not so much about the new year. It's about what you plan on doing in the new year. So for me, I don't really like to make like New Year's resolutions. I like to just, when the year comes, put in the effort. Like, to me, that's really what it's about. Putting in the effort, putting in the work to do what it is you want to do and not necessarily talk about it, but do it. So I think 2017, for all of us, I think, you know what I mean? Like, it's just more of us having a goal, a plan, and just doing it, basically. So I think 2017 will be tight, though.
Yeah, ain't got no choice. It can only go
Pretty
up
much.
for me, honestly. So, being that you done hopped in the car with me, we on ground zero together.
Basically. So we definitely have to...
That was our personal recaps. Let's get into this craziness, the entertainment world, social media and all that stuff. What was some crazy stuff, most memorable? Let me ask y'all this. What deaths, celebrity deaths, or personal, affected your life in 2016? Like, was you attached to any celebrity that passed away in 2016 that you was like, damn?
Dr. Sebi. Does he count for a celebrity?
Yeah, being that we all know who you're talking about, so I guess so. And we don't know him personally. So if you talking about somebody and we don't know him personally, but we know who you're talking about, they a motherfucking celebrity.
Yeah.
I almost said Prince, but Prince passed away last year. And so technically, I mean, this year, anytime someone passes away, whether it's somebody that I knew personally, like, and I'm gonna say celebrity-wise, I always think that it's sad. I don't want to say it necessarily affects my life, but it's always sad to me. Anytime anybody passes away, it's sad for the most part, because these people are people who are somewhat in some sort of industry. They are people that we've either A, looked up to, B, known of, seen. They could have affected our life in some way, shape, or form. So to me, anytime I see somebody who passed away, and recently, I mean, we've had back-to-back deaths, and I feel like that kind of happens around some sort of time every year. There's always kind of like in threes, a death of some sort. So to me, to answer your question, has one technically affected my life this year? Not necessarily, but the ones who have passed away, I do feel like it's extremely sad for those, their families and people who do look up to them or how they affected their lives. So.
Yo, it's crazy that John just said Dr. Sebi or CB, whatever his name is.
Sebi.
It's crazy because, let me tell y'all something. I'm getting older, right? So I'm losing my hair. And you know how niggas is with their hairs and hairlines. They got a complex like a motherfucker. So I'm looking at shit I follow a lot of chicks and all that. So I seen girls posting his little. I guess he's like a natural healer, or he just does a lot of natural stuff. So I see they was looking at his. Like looking into him or tagging him about some hair stuff. So I looked into that shit, right? And I seen the results.
You were like,
so
damn.
One day I was in LA, I pulled up to his his store.
Oh wow.
And I was gonna look into the hair stuff to see if it could save my shit. And they was like, it was some paste. Like the stuff to help your hair grow back supposedly was like some paste shit. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. So I was just looking for I just grabbed me like some natural little oil to put in my hair.
Right.
And then not too long later, he passed away.
Oh, this is before he passed away, you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But nobody that passed I was really like attached to or like a big, not saying like a fan of, but like a diehard, like, oh my God, I can't believe he's gone. The only thing that spooked me out was like the age of these people that passed away. Like motherfuckers is like 50 and that shit is spooky because it's like a nigga would be 50 tomorrow. Like 50 is young as fuck. So it's like, and it seemed like it's like mad health issues is how these people died. Yeah. It's like the only one I got on a lot of motherfuckers. I don't do drugs, but that unhealthy shit ain't it. And hopefully I snap out of that shit.
A lot of them niggas dying from unhealthy shit. I feel like that should be staged. Not all of it. I'm not so much a conspiracy theorist.
Right.
But sometimes shit makes sense. Like Dr. Sebi, they killed him.
Yeah, a lot of people thought that.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
they killed him. He's a natural healer. He healed Michael Jackson. He healed every organ in Michael Jackson. That's Michael Jackson had him living with him. You know what I'm saying? Left Eye went to go see him when she died and she crashed.
Right.
She was out there with him. Everybody was going to him. You know what I mean? And he was going around saying he could cure cancer, cure AIDS. And they locked him up for that. They took him to trial. He literally had to come to trial with like 80 people that he cured. And they had to show everything, and then they let him go. But when they let him go, they stripped him of his doctorate's degree. Mm-hmm. So therefore, they took his credibility. So to see him die, why I say that affect my life is because it's like he was about truth, and he was a black man and some type of power, and you know what I'm saying. I aspire to be a black man in some kind of power. So when I get in that power, I gotta worry about the same shit that he going through.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Like you can only get so far.
Exactly. And any other black man that, you know what I mean, that dies in a position of power, because we all do, like, die or go down or take some kind of fall. You know what I mean? So
matter of fact, let me interrupt y'all. I just found out that the man who invented the red cups passed away.
What?
That
oh, I'm sipping out of one right now.
That hurts.
Rest in peace.
That hurts.
I don't know his name, but rest in peace.
I forever had red cups. Real niggas know red cups. You need those.
Yeah, I'm literally sipping out of one.
I wonder if somebody gonna take over. Like,
wow,
that shit hurt. I wish I could go to his funeral. Like, nah, y'all acting like red cups ain't important to black homes. Just think about it. Y'all niggas is playing.
Better go get that plastic cup. Don't be using them dishes.
Shit crazy.
That is crazy. Alan Thicke passed away this year too, and that was somebody that I did. I don't want to say it affected my life, but that was, I grew up watching TV with him on shows. So to me, that was kind of like oh wow. But he was like in his, what was he, like 80? So, I don't want to say that was kind of like, it was surprising, but it was still a shock. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's Alan Thicke. So it's kind of like, oh wow, that's crazy. So anytime somebody dies, to me it's sad, but I've had personal losses in my family to where it's like when I hear about other people passing, it doesn't affect me as much as it does like my personal, passings in my life. So either way, it's unfortunate. All
right. So how y'all feel about your new president?
How you feel about your new president?
I didn't vote, so.
So use.
Your vote wouldn't have mattered anyway. Your vote don't fucking matter.
Like, I don't care who, however. No, my one vote don't count.
I voted. I'm not gonna lie.
I wouldn't mind voting, and I got a kind of like sorry excuse, but I don't feel bad for not voting. I'm a felon, and I knew you can vote. I just didn't know how to go about it, and I wasn't really too motivated to go out and find out how I can vote. And I feel like who the president is, if you poor, it's like we not on their radar.
Basically.
Like, if you broke as fuck, it don't matter who the president is. You still broke.
Basically.
Like, so it ain't. And especially with my 2016, I'm like, fuck voting. These niggas ain't. They'll pay me to vote, I'll go vote.
I think it's more important to vote within your community. Like, if you're going to vote, like, I think voting in your community is a little bit more important.
Definitely.
Mainly because that is what is going to affect you, your household, your family, your friends. Like, your community is a little bit more important. President of the United States, for the most part, I'm going to just be all the way real with you. Yes, I voted, but...
Did you vote for Trump?
Absolutely not. Come on, no, absolutely not. I didn't vote for Trump. Do I think Hillary was the best person to vote for? No, but I voted for. Neither one of them were tight, but.
Do you know why you voted for? Just to not vote for Trump.
That and yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
pretty much. Just to, you know what I'm saying?
That's the bamboozling. Yeah. We can't. Hillary. I don't fuck with Trump. Better. I don't fuck with Trump. I don't.
Right. Shit like a circus act. I don't see how they.
Yeah, but I like Trump like in office more than Hillary. Mm-hmm. I didn't vote either, but I like Trump in office. I rather him more because he's more of a businessman, and America is more of a business. This shit is a corporation, and he's lowering taxes, which is gonna. You know what I mean? Leave room for more jobs.
I'm gonna say that's what he says he's gonna do.
He's going to do it because once he lower taxes, it'll benefit them. It benefits him. He's a businessman and making money because if he want to employ people, he's gonna have more room. Well,
I agree because he doesn't pay his taxes, so that's probably true. Because of the fact that I feel like he doesn't pay his taxes, he probably does want to decrease the taxes because of the fact.
I think anything with money, he gonna do the right thing because he's about money.
I agree. I definitely agree with the business aspect of it.
And I heard presidents don't make a lot. I mean,
he don't even care about the money. Like,
so I'm just saying. But I also heard, like, for people that don't know, I heard presidents don't make a lot of money. Right. But at the same time, you don't got to spend your shit no way. So it's a plus.
True.
But so what was the? Let's get into some funny shit. Like what was your top 3 funniest social media moments of 2016? Like what happened that made you just like start crying, like the funniest shit?
I mean, the only social media I really pretty much use is Instagram. Like, I'm not on Twitter. I don't use Twitter anymore. I don't really fuck with Facebook like that, except for like family stuff. So the things that I see, like, of course, like on the Shade Room and shit like that.
I don't think moments should be. I think people.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I was like,
like what was some funny
Soldier Boy,
Orlando Brown is ridiculous.
Orlando Brown might have took 2016.
He just came out of nowhere with these rants that to me made me chuckle.
He's so corny to me. I didn't look into one thing he did, the Orlando Brown dude. Right. But Soldier Boy, I don't know how to feel about that. Like, I fucks with Soldier, but all that going crazy shit is it's funny to me. Like, I'm not saying he's pussy, and it's just like, away from Soldier Boy, all this little rap shit, I want somebody to do something to somebody.
Right.
This like soon something happened to somebody. But Soldier Boy, he did have niggas talking about him. And that shit is funny.
That's all he wanted to do. Everything he did was he was doing it on purpose. These niggas be corny to me.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
But Soldier's talented. He's funny, and I seen that meme on Instagram. Who took the biggest L of 2017? And the options, the people in the meme was Kanye West, Soulja Boy, Meek Mill, Manny Pacquiao, Cat Williams, Rob and China, Golden State, Golden State Warriors, Taylor Swift, and fucking Hillary Clinton. And I picked who I felt took the biggest L, and the biggest L was the fucking Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, I don't think the rest of them pretty much. I mean, they got their name talked
They
about.
didn't take-
I don't think they took a
Ain't no- yeah,
L
they didn't-
It
necessarily.
ain't no
lose.
L.
They
Soulja Boy
gained
didn't
from
take
all of
an
that.
L.
Right.
Meek Mill didn't take no L.
Right.
Kanye didn't take no L. Kanye, like
I don't
Taylor.
see how Kanye is an option.
Yeah, me neither.
They're basically trying to say
But
that
you
the
know
whole,
that's
like,
social media. Taylor Swift is rich as fuck.
And they kind of all are. So at this point,
I
it doesn't
don't.
matter.
And Rob and China, I just
That shit is corny. I don't even want to talk about that.
anything coming from people with the show, I
Exactly.
don't believe.
Pretty much.
Because to me, it's to promote the fucking show.
Especially when the show is airing the next day.
So what about
Like,
T.I. and Tiny? You think that's for the show?
No, I think
No.
that's fucked up. I don't want them to break up. They like the
But they got a show, and a lot of people saying that they doing it for the show.
I don't
But
think
they were saying that for the show
But-
that they weren't really filming together
us
for a
being
while anyway.
us being in Atlanta and us kind of somewhat knowing more than others. Not saying we know their business,
Mm-hmm.
but nah, I think that shit real. But at the same time, it's like, don't do it, y'all. Please fix it. Y'all like the new Cosby's. Like,
But
and
who's to say that they haven't tried to fix it? So
it don't matter. Like,
I don't
first
think-
of all,
I don't think they
I
getting
don't know.
divorced. I don't
First
think
of all,
I
let me
do.
tell y'all why I think they should work it out. They got mad kids, right? T.I.'s around 36. So Tiny's definitely older.
Mm-hmm.
And what you gonna do? Start over? Like that's hell no. We
I
gonna
mean,
thug
she
this out. We gonna
could.
fix. We got too many kids. You gonna meet a new nigga?
she
Like-
could.
Nah.
If he can meet a new female, why she can't meet a new dude?
Because it's
of her
never
age?
over for men.
I don't think it's
This
always
ain't, this ain't
ever
no
over
double
for-
standard and it ain't no sexist shit. It's right in your face. It's never over for men.
It might take a
you know
woman
why?
a little bit
You know why it's
longer.
never over for men? Because women feel like they too good for young niggas. And niggas don't mind a new 21-year-old. A woman gonna look at like that little boy, he 21. Bitch, he legal. Like, and this is facts.
Well, I mean, I kind of agree with you because I look at it like
It's fact,
being a
it's
woman.
real.
I feel like I honestly don't really care too much for younger dudes.
See?
But not only that, it's a little bit easier for men because the men who are, let's say, for instance, around Tiny's age, are looking at the younger women. They're really not checking for women her age or older. A lot of men are more so wanting something young and fresh and new. So
That's why I said
I kind of see where you're coming from.
Men don't play out. Women play out.
Yeah. It might be harder. I don't want to say it's impossible, but it's definitely harder because I know men who don't like younger women. They be like, "Nah, I'm cool." Like
I'm
older
one of
women.
them.
So
I really don't like younger women, but at the same time, I'm not played out. And I know I can get a younger woman. If you women start fucking with the younger niggas, y'all won't play out.
But see, they could. Maybe it's just by choice they don't want to.
No, I mean since the day, since shit before you and me, older women don't like younger men. Why you think it's
'Cause
such
y'all
a
immature
prize?
sport.
It's such an accomplishment when you're a young nigga and you get an older bitch. Like when I was a young nigga, I couldn't wait to hit my mother's friends or something like
not
that.
your mom's friend.
Word up, or niggas that's on the block with me, that's older than me. I'm trying to snatch they. It's like it's some macho shit. Like, but a woman gonna feel like this little boy.
Because she's looking for something more than just a fun time. She's looking for something. Yeah, no, I agree.
That's holding
I
y'all
agree.
back. You ain't really see.
I mean, I just look at it like I don't know them personally or their business. I just look at it. To me, if I was Tiny, and from what people are saying, now again, I'm not saying these are facts, but there comes a point in a woman's life though when they get fed up with shit. So regardless, maybe she's okay with being by herself. Maybe, okay, I'm so damn tired. I don't give a fuck if I date a young man. I don't even care to date anybody because I just want to get out of what I'm in. I'm not happy. So if I'm not happy, why stay in a situation where maybe we've tried to get happy and it ain't working? And
Okay, but now
It's too
look,
late for all that.
yeah. Now
It's
check
too
this
late
out.
for all that.
Let me tell you why you fix it. Number one, away from having all those kids, right? She's T.I.'s ex-wife. She's gonna have to like pick. It's slim pickings because niggas is only gonna fuck with you cause you're T.I.'s ex-wife. True. Just to say I'm fucking that nigga T.I.'s ex-wife. You know what I'm saying? True. So that's how corny niggas is today. Mm-hmm. So it's gonna be hard for you to find the love that you really want or looking for.
But I'll say this, not to cut you off, but to me, I'm not saying I want them to break up. Like, I'm not saying that.
Please
what I'm saying is, if there's room to fix, absolutely, especially when you're married, like, better or worse. Like, that's technically what marriage is about. It should be. But to me, it's like it takes two to fix the situation. If I'm the only one trying and you're not, what am I trying for? So to me, if they're going to try to fix it, they both need to put in the...
People try different ways. Like, it's different ways of love, I think. And I think with females, they be wanting the niggas to love you the same way you love them. Not as much. Like, I could love you just as much as you love me, but we love different. Am I making sense?
I hear what you're saying.
We got different ways. Like, he can be trying, but in her head, he's not trying how she wants him to try. That happens.
But if there's an issue, like if there's an in particular issue in the relationship, I don't need you to try to love me harder. I need you to fix what is broke. I need you to fix this issue that I'm having with you. So if you're not working on that and you don't care to, because that one thing could be my issue, if you're not willing to bend and fix that, then what's there to fix?
It sounds like you're trying to blame T.I.
No.
We don't know what's going on.
Okay, let me say this. Hold on.
We all hear the same thing.
I'm saying but she's the one that filed. No. I never said it was all T.I. What I'm saying is the person who filed for divorce that I heard was her. So her reasoning behind filing for divorce, there might be a reason why she filed, and T.I.
She probably just beat him to the punch so she won't look like a terrible woman if he filed.
That could be the case. I'm not saying it can be.
You know
I'm not on either side.
I don't want them to break up because I really like their reality show.
I don't really watch it, so I can't.
It's dead serious. The Cosby Show.
I don't want them to break up because they have all these children. But I'm also big on not staying together because of kids either. If you're not happy, how is the kids going to be happy if you're not happy? What are you showing the children?
Be happy if you got to keep that together. If you got to be unhappy to keep your kids happy. That's what's more important.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You gotta
you can't fake it either.
You gotta fake it for the kids.
You have to. What's more important, your love life or your
y'all could be teaching me something. I don't have children, nor do I have a man, so I don't know.
I'm faking it to
you like it's too late for you. Like,
to the best of my ability, I'm faking it for the kids.
Damn, is it really over?
I feel like I can't really say too much because I don't know they living situations. But as far as couples go, I feel every man, and it's gonna sound crazy, but I feel like every man should have like a family home and then his own personal.
That's a fact.
To do what? Other space.
Just to do whatever. Let me make it fair. Hold on. Let me make it fair. They should have a family home and then a spot for, like, they can do like a timeshare. Like, I got the apartment this month. Don't come over here. Like, it ain't got nothing to do with cheating. Yeah. You don't know how fucking important space is
to a man.
Yes,
to anybody too.
To anybody, like, space is fucking crucial. Like,
I'm not saying. I totally agree. I'm a woman, and I can say I think space is important in relationships. Period. But to me, to have a whole separate home,
if you can afford it,
but to have a whole separate home for space, I feel like is to me, and maybe I'm just being biased because I'm a woman. I feel like of course, a person's mind is gonna go to you want to fuck with other people, like. I don't feel like that's the answer. I feel like you can have your space and do your thing, but that don't mean you have to go live somewhere else. And take your space, but that don't mean you gotta go get a whole nother crib. Like, what?
But if you go somewhere, then come back. That's not space for real. Like, that's not.
But when you're married, it's not just about you either. So,
all right, let me tell you what. Like, just why I say niggas need cribs. Say if a nigga get into it and this girl y'all live together, He don't want to be around you. He don't want to look at you. What are you gonna do? Go hop in the car and just
He
keep
can go get
circling
him a room or
285?
something. He can go get him a room. Go get you a room.
Now, if you go get a room, that's signaling I need some ass over there.
No.
I'll pay for this room for the night.
Nah, not to me. Because if it was me, I'd be like, I know the situation. I know we just got into it. You want your space. I want my space. Cool. Instead of just saying, oh, go sleep on the couch. That's not space. That's you in the same room. I can still feel your energy. I don't want to be around you at all. And vice versa. So to me, getting a room makes sense. Buying a crib. Breathing,
it's like, I gotta go. I gotta get a,
So go, but go get a whole nother house like that's.
Nah, I don't know. Can afford it. Why not?
I just think that
most of us can't afford it. No way. I'm just saying. As far as the celebrities.
Hey, to each his own. Do what works for you in your relationship. That's how I feel. Like, if I hope that they can work it out to where. Because I don't want to see no black couple break up, period. Especially when you're married. I would rather you try to work that shit out.
Shit, most black people single. But fuck that.
Me being one of them.
Let's just hope for the best with them.
Yeah, I will. On.
So let's get into this John and Don and shining some light on the battle rap world, which I'm a fan of. And I'm just rooting for you as my brother. Real brother, not fake brother, motherfuckers. This is my mother's youngest son. So, Brittany, you know absolutely nothing about the battle rap world.
I might have some questions.
So, John, let's just act like Brittany asked you, what is battle rap? There y'all go.
Shit. Battle rap is, it starts as, you being a rapper and you want to be the best. So, like, for me, it starts with me being in a room full of rappers, and I want to hear every rapper in the room. If you a rapper, I want to hear something because in my head, I want to compare what I got to your shit. So, I feel like any competitive rapper, if you're a rapper and you serious about your craft, you want to be the best. Now, battle rap is like, okay, now where it's at now is like, okay, I'm going to talk about you. You're going to talk about me on top of we got to prove who's the better rapper by doing that. So that's what it, I mean, I'm pretty sure you know what battle rap is. You just don't know what, you know what I mean? How big it is on, the platforms that it has now. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's the basis of battle rap to me. Everybody would have their own definition of battle rap in this shit. But,
so, like, let's say if you got a battle coming up, like, how do you prep for that?
I mean, it's different ways because you'll get a call. Well, battle rappers, we get booked like how rappers get booked for shows, concerts, or you could compare it more to boxing or wrestling.
I say wrestling. I always compare that shit to wrestling.
Yeah, wrestling. You know what I mean? And so a lot of times we would get a call and they would ask us to battle somebody we already aware of. Okay. Or we know. So them times we kind of know what we want to do, or we just go back and watch his footage and just get whatever we could get, whatever we want to use against them. You don't necessarily just whatever you can get on them, you use it.
Like studying their...
Yeah, but we don't really have to really do all the study, especially where we at now with it. We've been around each other for years. We meet up in different states because it'd be different battles in different places, and we meet up there and there's some kind of union once we, once we're there. So we know stuff and we experience stuff with each other. So by the time we get the call to battle each other, we already got dirt on each other. Right. So now we're just figuring out, how to use it, how to apply it. But now if somebody calls me and they want me to battle a dude I never heard of course, now we talking about more money, of course. And then now I gotta do research on this nigga because I know he knows way more about me than I know about him. So that's when it becomes harder when you gotta battle a nigga that you never heard of. Yeah. It's like you don't know how to take it serious. You feel like this battle ain't really doing nothing for you. This is only for the money. And it's just like, damn, but at the same time, if you lose to this nigga, he could come up off you. Right. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's how that shit go. But the preparation for it is just everybody prepared different. You got niggas that's like nigga named DNA, my man Charlie Clips. These dudes prepare last minute, like the day before. You know what I mean? Like they out of their fucking mind. Like half they should be freestyling. Then you got other niggas that they need to book this battle like 4 months ahead of time because you got to memorize all that shit that you writing.
So, not to interrupt, but I have a question. Because you just said, most of them be freestyling when it's like you said, some people that they'll freestyle. So in my mind, I kind of thought that that's more so what happens is you're battling somebody and you're freestyling. So that's not always the case, basically. Like you're not just going off the dome.
Nah, it's not like that. Like now with what we do, because now battle rap actually became a profession.
Oh, okay. So you kind of need to know what you're doing.
Like made livings off of it.
And these days, freestyle don't mean freestyle.
Okay.
But, yeah, and even now, even if you can freestyle, you're not about to go into a battle with that's like going to a war zone with empty guns, planning on finding bullets on the floor.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of loading at home before you get there, like you're not about to do that. We up there 3 rounds, 3 minutes. That's 3 whole songs. You think you about to freestyle smoothly through, and your shit about to be better than what I wrote and prepared for you? Nobody's that dumb. But these niggas like DNA and Charlie Clips, who I mentioned, they actually take that gamble because them two, they are good freestylers, but they don't freestyle their whole shit. They'll go in there with like 2.5 rounds and they might freestyle a half a round, but even they not dumb enough to go up there.
Right, blind.
Yeah, because now, like, we professionals now, but there was a point in time and there's been platforms where MCs were battling all the way off the top, but these platforms also had 30-second rounds,
right?
And they had beats, and it was sloppy. It wasn't as entertaining as it is now.
So, y'all make great money too, right?
Yeah, some of us, depending on how you market and brand yourself, it's the same thing as rap goes. Like if you put on a good show, and you know what I'm saying, your shows is packed out, you keep getting booked for shows. And then your price goes up. If your demand is high, then you got battle rappers who don't really know how to move. They still looking bummy, and they still, after all these years, they still getting paid the same amount they was getting paid when they first came in. There's a lot of dudes that came in with me that's getting paid the same amount we always getting paid when we first get, and it's crazy. It's like, but I see why they don't know how to value themselves. You know what I mean? So,
what's the most a battle rapper got paid?
Rumored, think about, I think Cassidy might got close to 100,000.
What?
Well,
that's Cassidy.
Even,
that's
he's not
different.
even a battle rapper. I hate that even happened. That's crazy.
I'll say 40,000. Lux and Mook. Lux and Mook probably got about 40.
40,000 of what?
$40,000 for a battle.
For a battle?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh shit.
See, they make good money.
I need to get me
That's
into
crazy.
No,
you know what I noticed too? Them
That's
fucking battle rap fans are fucking loyal. They like, y'all niggas got like a cult following. These motherfuckers be coming from everywhere. That's nuts. I just hate that me as a fake fan, I hate that the whole rushing the weight shit. Niggas be going there and it'd be like CP time.
The hurry up and wait game.
Yeah, it's like start this shit, run this shit right. Everybody trying to be cool. Battle rappers,
they getting there.
And I hate how they dress. I just be going there looking at the wrong shit as a fan. I be like, y'all making all this money and y'all can't dress for shit. That shit be annoying. And the fucking women, you know, it's women that battle rap.
Yeah.
And they are fucking.
I don't
terrible.
know any today, but
they are. Not saying they can rap their ass off, but they look. I wouldn't touch
they
them.
look terrible.
Jesus Christ. So who determines the winner of these battles?
It ain't no winner. It's just, everybody got their own fans. It is like I could battle somebody and my fans would be like, yo, John just fucked this nigga up. But whoever I battle fans would be like, get the fuck out of here.
So it's not even
smoke. Nah, because it when you leave room for debate, that's where more views come in. Your views come in on YouTube, not when somebody watches your shit one time.
Right.
They gotta keep watching it. So if I watched it one time and I come here with you and me and you debating this battle, you telling me like, nah, nigga, this nigga got the second round, boom, boom, boom. We might fuck around and pull it up and watch it again just to go over it. And then the next time you watch it, you'll get a different idea. You might.
You'll hear
just
some
might.
shit you didn't hear the first
You
time.
just might be
maybe
like,
the
oh,
other
hold
dude.
on, this other nigga might have won.
Right.
So that's where it comes from. But if you was to judge it and all the battles is like, this is the winner,
Right.
it would, I guess, close the gap. Like, it would be less stars because people will hold that against you that people voted. And then there's no real judging system.
Yeah.
I'm not about to go up here and we about to judge this battle and there's my money on the line and there's 3 niggas' opinions right here. Fuck opinion. My whole thing is, if you're going to judge a battle, it got to be a point system the same way boxing is.
Right.
When a nigga is swinging punches and missing, they keeping counts of everything.
Facts,
so if a nigga throw a bar at you and you could tell he tried to, that's a punchline, but it didn't land, let's take them points out. And let's give a nigga points for when his bars do land and how hard they hit by how loud the crowd go. If there's a real judging point system, then yeah, I agree with the let's judge it. But if being that there's not and we got to judge it off opinion, nah, fuck that. Let everybody have their opinion then.
True. I think it makes it more entertaining though that they don't have, because honestly, again, me being ignorant to the whole battling thing, I always thought there was a judge that picked the winner, so I didn't know that.
Nah, yeah.
But
I like that
entertaining.
I like that they leave it up to the fans because, like you said, that helps the fans be involved.
Yeah.
Like a little great debate, and they really got their own fans. Like, I done been with this nigga and people asking for pictures.
So
like, who the fuck is this nigga? Like, what the fuck you mean? Can you get a picture with him? Like, what the fuck? Is there somebody that you always? Nah, I ain't gonna ask you that. You probably been asked that before.
I wanted to ask that.
Is this somebody that you hope don't ask to battle you? That you think like, damn, this nigga might fuck me up.
And you don't even have to say his name. Just
no, you gotta say his name.
Okay.
What you talking about?
I feel like at a point in time, I felt that way about Lux, but I don't feel that way now. Nah, I don't think there's nobody now that I feel like.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask you different. I gotta.
Yeah, because I feel like even if I take a battle right now, even if I lose clearly, I feel like where I'm at right now, it's not gonna hurt my stock. Versus at one point in time, if I took a battle and lost, it'll fuck me up. But where it's at now, it's like I can. If I lose this battle, I will still get booked somewhere else, right. and that could be the bounce back battle. And these battle rap fans, they always go off your last performance. They forget everything else. So if you come out and you smoke a nigga, but you just got smoked before you smoked that nigga, fuck that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. This nigga caught a body. This the nigga, he top 5 right now. Like, you could have lost 10 battles before you just smoked that last nigga.
Yeah, you know what's crazy about the Lux shit? He went viral and got bigger off of shit that it seemed like the shit he was saying while recovering from a fumble made him bigger than battle rap. Like, that wasn't a part. He didn't write, "You gonna get this work." That wasn't a part of his bars. He was trying to.
That was just him in character.
That was just him, like, you know what I'm saying? That was the layup line, or not really the layup line. That was like the what I'm gonna say next. While he's thinking what I'm gonna say next, he's saying, "You gon' like, nigga, I'm gonna fuck you up. Yeah. Nigga, you gonna get this," and that shit made him bigger than ever. That shit fucked me up.
Jay-Z tweeted it, and I'm seeing Jay-Z got that on. Oh, I don't know if Jay-Z got it, but it's on Rockaway shirts on a tag on a shirt.
That's crazy. That shit blew my mind. I said this nigga just blew up off of fucking up, because he really did.
But that battle, that particular battle, that shit brought battle rap on a big scale, because that event when Lux did that, remember Diddy was there,
yeah,
Busta Rhymes was there,
I was there,
you was there, and that's the same event where I had to battle my breakout battle, and it's because it was there. That event is historic in battle rap. That is the biggest event to happen in battle rap, period. And Lux, he came out, his whole preparation for the whole shit was different. We never seen that. Remember, he carried the coffin, he's up there in a suit, and it's just like, oh shit, like, you know what I'm saying?
He's like his character.
Yeah, his impact was crazy. And then when Jay-Z actually tweeted that, "You gonna get this work," that shit was everywhere. It was over after that. Shaq hosted this nigga mixtape. it was over after that. That opened up everybody's eyes. Like, as battle rappers, that opened up our eyes to how big this shit really is. First of all, we walk in and we see Diddy. Diddy is there, and he's there through the whole fucking event. However long he's there, because I was the first battle, and Diddy was there. He was there for the last battle. And that shit was a drag. You heard Bart talking about how long you gotta be up there.
Man, that shit
is a drag.
I'm old. I got a bad back. That shit, man.
Diddy was there. You know what I'm saying? Drake came to an event. Adrian Broner, Kevin Durant.
Shit, you know Shaquille O'Neal was at your event.
Yeah, Shaquille O'Neal came to bullpen. Julio Jones
Shaq walked in by himself, man. Shaq Diesel. He stayed there for a long time.
Yeah. Julio Jones is always coming. He came to the last 2 events back to back. You know what I'm saying? Remember the first event when Wknd came?
Yeah.
Lil Duval. It's like, you know what I'm saying? All these people that's coming here. So it's just.
Well, hell, when's the next event? I need to go.
A lot of people need to go.
Seriously, I'm interested, and I love music. So you know what I mean? Like I'm definitely interested.
But I think all battle rappers need to come together. Because these y'all need to come together, and it might be impossible because motherfuckers is just grimy like that. Y'all should all come together, like those of them that's on your level. Yeah, what y'all call it, like top tier or whatever. Y'all should say, no matter who wants to book us, we not taking less than this. Because it's a lot of money being made in this shit, and it's a lot of underhanded bullshit going on. And these fans is like, what's the ticket prices to get in this shit?
Shit, I'll tell you one thing. Smack, the same event that we talk about when Diddy and them was there. Smack is the only promoter, it don't matter, in the history of New York City.
Wow.
To sell out a venue at $100 a ticket. And this is strictly battle rap. This is a real record. I don't know where you look to pull this shit up at, but you could look to find that that's a fact. And this nigga, that was Webster Hall.
How many people you think was there?
Webster Hall, I want to say probably between 15 and 2.
2,000?
Yeah, between 15 and 2,000.
That's a lot of fucking money.
Right. Yeah. And he's the only person?
$100 ticket. Nah, I mean, he got investors,
he's the only one that
he got partners, you know what I mean? There's people that running the operation, but at the time he had to do that because that was the ticket, and then that was the same card that they brought Murder Mook back, so they spent a lot of money to do this event, you know what I mean? And Smack be packing out Irving Plaza. You know what I mean? When Troy Ave got shot at Irving Plaza for the T.I. concert, they didn't have half as many people there as Smack be packing that shit out with. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, you just never know. You just never know how big that battle rap shit is until you actually go to an event and you like, these motherfuckers really love this shit. Like, they be in that line for hours, and then I will walk, depending on where I'm walking from. If I walk by the line, they will make noise. They will erupt.
Like a real fucking dead ass concert.
Yeah,
I like witnessing people go to them things for the first time that never been, because I be wanting to say, like, I told you should have been coming to this shit.
You would want to say, I told you.
Nah, because it's like, I be inviting motherfuckers and they don't be coming, and I be like, all right. And then when they see like a celebrity there, they want to call and come, like, come see for yourself on your own. Right. Stop trying to be a little fucking groupie.
I mean, if you love music, to me, like I said, I'm interested because I'm a fan of music in its own. So, and it's different. It's not the main industry. It's definitely
different because, sorry for cutting you off, but I'm putting you on at the same time. People look at battle rappers as rappers that can't make music. Why do you think that, John? I know you can make music, but everybody can't, and everybody don't know. And they not just talking about you. I'm just saying, it's no battle rapper has proved what motherfuckers think wrong yet. like it wasn't no successful battle rapper to come out with some music yet.
Me personally, I think the labels fucked that up because in the beginning, when the labels started signing battle rappers, they wasn't checking these niggas' music before they was signing it. They was just signing them because of the buzz they was getting off these battle raps, and they think if they could just, like the nigga Serious Jones, Ludacris came and signed Serious Jones. Serious Jones' music is fucking horrible. And he was the hottest nigga in battle rap at that time. You know what I'm saying? And I think the labels did that. So every time a battle rapper got signed, they wasn't screening these niggas. So they putting out whack shit. And then on top of that, the battle rappers got to realize there's certain zones. You can't be in a battle zone and in your music zone at the same time. There's no way you can do that. It's like one of them is gonna fail.
Yeah.
Your music might be popping, but you about to get smoked in that battle, or you might do your thing in that battle, but your music is trash. So I feel like the first people that came out as battle rappers, their music was actually trash. Like Jen, Serious Jones, these niggas was actually trash. But I think now there's more battle rappers that actually make music because it's some niggas that do. But when you get caught up in battle rap shit, because if you want to keep it 100, in the beginning nobody was willing to say I'm a battle rapper.
Yeah.
Too much pride. It's like I'm an artist, nigga. I make music. I'm only doing this battle shit because whatever. But until the money started coming in, it's like, fuck that. I'm making money off battle rap. I'm spending money to do music.
Right.
So you get distracted and you get caught up in that, and now you lost your music zone. So now when you about to put out music, you rushing it. And it's not good. You got to find that pocket because your battle fans is watching you in the battle because they like your wordplay and how to do that. Right. So you got to find a way to have some kind of wordplay that they like you for and put it in your music. But what these niggas do is they try to water their shit down because that stigma fucks with every battle rapper. Battle rappers can't make music. Oh, I'm gonna show you. So they'll listen to a song like Lil Uzi Vert and do a fucking song that sounds like that nigga. But to the battle fans, it's like, nah, nigga.
Like you
don't rap like that.
Yeah.
Like, get out of it. That's not you. Like,
but that's kind of equivalent. Not to cut you off. Like equivalent to, like, for instance, when some actual rappers put out a mixtape rather than their actual album. Sometimes their album ain't that tight, but their mixtape is like super fire. So it's kind of like, I guess, in the same sense. You know what I mean? Like, I definitely understand.
I think y'all should, as I think the battle rappers that do want to be artists, I think they should. I think a problem is they need to make the fans that's fans of their battle rap fans of their music. Yeah. Start worrying about them instead of trying to win over the motherfuckers that look at battle rap as crazy. That'd be dope. Like if it was like the same like if we battle tomorrow, tonight is our showcase, nigga. Y'all can hear our music tonight. Yeah. But we still gonna touch that stage tomorrow and rip these niggas' heads off. But I want to introduce y'all to my music.
Or when you got a battle coming up, plan your release around that shit.
Yeah, like,
you know what I mean? It's about marketing and how you move. Plan your release around that shit.
Because it's like you already got fans.
Exactly.
So just like open their eyes to more since you already got them as fans.
True.
And then you'll never fail that way.
Exactly.
Because everybody got their own fans. We might see somebody, we might be sitting next to a nigga that we never heard of this nigga, never seen him nowhere, or whatever the case is. Pull up his Instagram, you see he just went on tour. He got all these niggas knowing these niggas.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Lyrics word for word and all that. And that's just how it is. Just like how Bob was saying earlier. You know what I mean? He was like, we going places and niggas like, yo, let me take a picture with him. He don't realize it. But you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, that's how it is with a lot of motherfuckers. And I've been, you know, peeping that. But everybody got their own fans, and that's where it is. We might not be hearing nothing crazy all the time, but these niggas is touring when we don't hear nothing. And they fans, they there.
Right. True.
The fans are there.
So, like, people that might be listening or that's gonna listen one day that never understood battle rap, like you, Brittany, after sitting with John, do you got a better understanding now?
Absolutely. I definitely do. To me, like I said, I'm always intrigued when we're talking anything that has to do with music. So for me, it makes me interested in wanting to actually go to a couple of battles to see, you know what I mean? Like, to get the hype of it sounds like it's interesting. Like, you know what I mean? Like you said, like, just to have those people who are like diehard fans of just you, and then to see the other side, like, you know what I'm saying, they might be diehard fans of the person that you're battling. So to me, that the hype of it makes me interested as well. So absolutely.
John, so damn, what was I about to say to you, John? Okay, this is what I want to do on every podcast. I want you to shine some light or give someone credit, some type of credit or shout out, or show your appreciation for someone that might don't know they helped you get where you are, or motivated you, or inspired you. Like, who would you say, you helped me or you made me want to do this? Like, who would you shout out for that?
Like, as far as battle rap?
Yeah. Like, who would you say, yo, you don't even know, like, you inspired me, or I want to give you credit for this or for that? Because it ain't enough of that.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I want people to give it up to motherfuckers that ain't famous or...
Right.
Well,
you know
well, really, I would have to give that to Reed Dollaz from Philly, because it was him that had me glued to YouTube, watching them niggas just rap on, you know what I'm saying, back and forth in the streets of Philly and all that. That's when he was, you know, going back and forth with Meek Mills, before Meek Mill got popping, Reed Dollaz. And then that led me into, you know, I was watching them battle. And then that led me into stumbling across Conceited. And watching Conceited led me into the Grind Time. And I started on Grind Time in Atlanta. So I want to, you know, give credit to Reed Dollaz. That's why, you know, I big up, I take so much pride in the battle that I had with him.
You fucked that boy up, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And I felt like I was the only nigga that knew that was gonna happen, because he didn't understand, like, dog, I studied you.
Yeah, like, I learned you, and like, you made me better. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because I watched you, so I had to be better than you.
I seen his flaws, and not only that, it was a big thing for me too, because he called me out. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it was just like, but that whole shit really, I gotta give it up to Reed Dollaz for that, because he was like the gateway drug of this shit.
So like, you would shout out Reed Dollaz and Conceited.
Reed Dollaz and Conceited.
They don't even. Have you ever told them this?
Yeah, I told him.
Oh, all right, that's dope. That's dope. Shit, we about to wrap this shit up. John, tell the people where they can find you at if they looking for you. The name of your event. Your events, social media, and all that shit. Your personal and your business shit.
Well, I'm John Jonadon on Twitter, Instagram, JOHNDADON. Bullpen Battle League. You can follow Bullpen Battle League on Instagram. You can follow Bullpen Battles on Twitter. Our next event, January. Y'all could go download One Brave Yankee as well. The mixtape is out everywhere. Live mixtapes, Spinrilla, my mixtapes. It might be on that Piff somewhere. You know, just stay updated, man. We got more shit in store. Just follow Bullpen Battle and subscribe to youtube.com/Shrug Life Network. That's where, you know, we got a lot of content dropping on there. You know what I mean? Already 30,000 subscribers. We need some more, so y'all go subscribe to that. But yeah, man. John Jonadon, Shrug Life or No Life. Please
appreciate
don't say John. You ain't saying it twice.
Spending quality time with us on
Absolutely.
Our first show.
Thank you for schooling me and a bunch of others. Make sure y'all definitely check out the podcast on Instagram. Follow us at the7.day.weekend. That's WKND. Again, that's 7.day.WKND on Instagram.
Brittany, you want to say anything before we check out, or shout out somebody, or scream your Instagram and all that one more time?
I want to shout out us. That's what I want to do. I want to shout out us. I want to say 2017, one thing I'm looking forward to is definitely growing this podcast, and hopefully y'all enjoy it. And I appreciate John for teaching me some things about the battle rap scene, and definitely I'm gonna have to come check out one of your shows for sure.
Definitely.
You guys can definitely follow me on Instagram. My name is Brittany Ellis. That's BritneyEllis on Instagram.
Yeah, and I'm Bart 2.5. This is the 7-Day Weekend podcast. I want to say thank you and shout out to Live Hip Hop Daily. They gave us a home to do our thing.
Yes, thank you.
We're going to keep it going. I really appreciate y'all because niggas don't do that without reaching or trying to send you an invoice or some craziness like that. He showed a lot of love. Live Hip Hop Daily, thank you again. I'm going to thank y'all every show. And when this shit take off, you right with us. So we'll see y'all next time. We're going to drop this shit once a week. Make sure y'all pay SL Lounge a visit on Laugh Out Loud Tuesdays. It's a comedy show. If you don't hang out much, you could come stop by there and you could be in the house by midnight. It's funny as fuck. 4186 Buford Highway. Come check us out. It's free to get in. You know how y'all are in this city. Everybody think they a celebrity. It's free to get in. Every Tuesday. Showtime is 10 p.m. You can be in your bed by 12 a.m. And we'll see y'all next time. We out.
We out.